In the pace of modern life, have you ever felt out of control and your mind was shrouded in anxiety and pressure? The power of self-care helps us regain the balance of life and inner harmony. Self-care can bring us warmth like the rising sun. Loving yourself is not a luxury, but a necessary way to peace and joy. The first step of self-care is to be aware of your own needs and learn to listen to your inner voice. In the busy and stressful life, we often ignore our own feelings and inner fatigue. Through self-awareness, we can regain our inner peace. True peace and joy come from the heart, not the change of the external environment. When we know how to take care of our hearts, we can remain motionless in the waves of life, and our hearts are still at ease. Self-care is not only about dealing with stress, but also about cultivating inner balance and joy. Peace and joy come from the heart, not from external satisfaction. When we know how to balance the rhythm of life through self-care and cultivate inner mindfulness and compassion, we can feel deep joy and satisfaction in every moment of life. Life often makes us feel so stressed that we can't breathe. However, learning to take care of yourself is to learn to find the rhythm of life. When we overly pursue achievements and external success, the inner peace and happiness will be far away. When you can put down your pursuit, return to the present, and pay attention to your own needs, you can find the long-lost inner peace of mind. Learn to take care of yourself, so that you can still maintain your inner balance and peace when facing the challenges of life. The other side of self-care is to love yourself and learn to love and support yourself. Compassion begins with yourself. When you can have compassion for yourself, you can gain endless power from it. When you learn to love yourself, you no longer rely on the outside world to give you happiness, but find true joy from the inside. This kind of joy is constantly emerging, and it brings inner abundance and satisfaction. We often feel helpless in the face of difficulties, as if we are deep in an inescapable quagmire. Difficulties are opportunities for us to grow up. When we learn to face ourselves with compassion and love, we can find the light of joy in the dark. This joy comes from our inner acceptance and care. When we can treat ourselves gently and learn to understand our pain instead of blindly resisting, we can find opportunities to grow in difficulties. This kind of growth makes us stronger and softer in our hearts. Pain and low tides are not our enemies. They are actually the entrances to wisdom. Inner peace comes from the practice of self-awareness and love. When we choose to stop fighting pain and look at our scars with compassion, these scars can become the source of strength in our hearts. Through self-love, we have learned how to find a balance in the challenges of life and let our inner wisdom become the beacon for us to move forward.